Monkey97 here, and today I'm doing another video, and it's gonna be a theory about what we think happened to all those Z fighters who got killed during the future timeline. And I'm here with Sluna. I was gonna call it Luna with an S in front of it, so Sluna and Super Saiyan Sean, or I'm just gonna call him
Hello.
SSS.
That is perfectly fine.
All right. So who wants to
Alright,
go
so Awesome
first?
Monkey, what do you think, like... I'm gonna go first. So I think currently right now we're seeing Vegeta, like, we saw Future Trunks die in the present in the next timeline,
In the present
so
timeline.
he would be in the in the present timeline, but I'm messing up. But but also if like if Tien, Yamcha, Chaozu, and Krillin, if they all die, okay, like talking about if King Kai taught him the Kaioken or the Spirit Bomb, I think it would help because like that'd be like some heavy utility
Remember, we're talking about
power.
what happened during when they died. What do we think happened? Like they remember they can't
So
be
yeah, I think
remember they
Vegeta.
can't get brought back to life.
So I think that I think Tien, I think all of them would be currently training. I think Vegeta would also be training in Hell. I think Goku would be training with Supreme. No, not
No,
Supreme
King
Kai,
Kai.
but
King
King
Kai.
Kai. King Kai messed it up. I keep messing up everything today. King Kai, so he'd be trying to learn. He'd be trying to like upgrade techniques, and everything like that. So I just think of my theory that everybody's gonna be training once they die, and
Except for Yamcha.
yeah,
And maybe Krillin.
except for Yamcha.
Maybe
I think
Krillin.
I think Krillin.
He might train a little bit at least.
All right, so who wants to go up next with the theory?
I'll go up next. Okay, so this is why I think that happened to Goku. I think Goku would keep training with King Kai, and oh, I forgot to ask you this. Do you think Goku would still become a
King
Super Saiyan
Kai.
2 or Super Saiyan?
To God. I personally think, in my opinion, no,
Well,
because
do you, oh,
if I think it'd put maybe I think it too maybe it would be like too much for Goku, and like he'd have too
remember
much going
they're
on.
all he's dead, so he can control it more.
That is another advantage also to the it's also to his thing. So, but if he was alive and he did Super Saiyan God 2, he'd have way more stress on his body. But now if he was dead, it'd make him more because if he was dead, I could believe he'd go Super Saiyan God 2. But if he was alive, I don't think he could.
He can go Super Saiyan God. He can only reach like Super Saiyan God, either if he earned power or if he got like with the United Saiyans. Then I completely doubt he'd be a god.
Well, with the United Saiyans, I'm like thinking about it and just like, yeah. Also, a lot of people are saying theory about like Goku being the next god of destruction, but I just think that's
That's
like
kind of stupid.
that. I felt like that was a ton of. I felt like that was really fake. Like we even heard Goku said himself. He's like, I don't want to become a god of destruction. I just want to fight stronger opponents. That's all.
That's yeah. He's like I want to become strong. I want to stay have all the time. So this is
But
what I
I think
think of
it's
that
kind
one.
of people are saying he's the next one.
Yeah.
I'm like really.
All right. So this is what I think that G Fighters did for Goku. I personally think that he trained that he kept training with King Kai. I think that he'd be training with King Kai and
Yes.
yeah. In terms of being a Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 2, I still think he'd become a Super
I
Saiyan
think
3.
he.
It would be much
Yeah.
later down the line. Or earlier, that's debatable.
Yeah. Um. I honestly think because like if he went Super Saiyan 3, I could get it because he knows it a little bit better. But I just hate it that it's kind of like really with the thing though. It's like if you think about it, it's like I can't think like on the top of my head right now. Like he wouldn't go Super Saiyan 3. I think he'd have to train a little bit more just to go Super Saiyan 3. Excuse me. I think even going Super
In
Saiyan 2 would be
time,
a little bit hard with him.
in like terms of time, I think he would like get it earlier because since he's dead,
Yeah.
wouldn't have as much like
Yeah, since he's dead, he has a lot more time.
responsibilities with like Goten and Chi Chi. So
Remember, he
honestly,
he
I
he
think
was
he
still
would
dead for
actually
7
achieve it
years.
faster.
He was still dead for 7
Yeah,
years.
or
And
probably the same time, because like the driving force of making a new
no,
transformation
I
for Super Saiyans
I
is to
think
get angry.
I think it would be later down the
Well,
line
that too.
because do you know why? Goku still trained with Gohan, and he was in his Super Saiyan form for being out of the hyperbolic time chamber was way stronger than him being not on the hyperbolic time chamber. So really think about it. That was his main power boost, and he would have to earn that power from being dead. So that would take much longer if he trained with King Kai. So
Yeah.
I think he would still achieve Super Saiyan 3, but much, much later down the line.
I think you're right, but the hyperbolic time chamber, does that have like 10 times however much gravity?
Like it was like 10 or
Yes.
100 times.
It was one of those, I
Okay.
think. I don't honestly remember which one it was, but yeah. During
Actually,
the cell,
yeah, I think
during the
it might be
cell,
that.
I think during the cell games, cause like, oh wow, during the cell games, I think Gohan was a lot stronger than he is an adult, just because he could control it better. But he was also strong
Well, I think he got
as a Super
stronger
Saiyan too.
when he got his potential unleashed. I think that was the
He
strongest point,
definitely
and now I
did,
think
but
since he trained and got in shape, now he's like being strongest. Like in Super, like latest Super episodes.
that too, yeah.
Yeah, so in terms of
Potentially probably
Krillin,
his A.
in terms of Krillin, he that's somewhat difficult because there's because he could train, but at the same time he couldn't because the only reason I say he went train because we know in Super he stopped training, but then again he was married, so and he was a cop, and so maybe he would train,
So he had a lot of things. He had a
not
lot of
train.
things in his life going on, so he really
I
didn't have a
mean,
lot of time to train.
wait, I think maybe he would train because I think the reason why he stopped training is because when he married 18 and when he had his son, I mean his daughter, what am I saying? He didn't want violence in her life because I don't know if he wanted her to grow up to be a fighter or not. So I
I don't
think
think he did.
maybe
I don't
since they're
think Andrew
dead,
18
they might
wanted it.
not like have a child. So
Yeah, so
he might have actually wanted to train. And 18 might have wanted to too, just to, yeah.
yeah, yeah, and in terms of
Well, 18 wouldn't go to, yeah, whatever.
yeah, and in terms of
It would be nice
TN,
because if we had,
go on.
oh, well, I think it'd be nice if they had the high like time chamber back, just because they'd have a bigger power boost. Everybody would.
Yeah.
Like
So on to the
everybody would have a bigger power
yeah.
boost.
Yeah, so on to the next person. In terms of TN, that's kind of easy. He would train with Chatsu and probably with King Kai, and Goku would train with King Kai. And TN would be pretty cool seeing TN train with Goku, even though literally he get wrecked. I mean, TN would probably get wrecked by Goku. It would be cool to see TN and Goku train before, because I don't think we ever saw that before. He'd be training with Chatu on King Kai. That's pretty easy. That's probably the
Yamcha.
easiest. Yeah, Yamcha. Yamcha, we don't know he would not train at all.
I don't think Yamcha would even train at all. I think he'd just not be up for the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I'm already dead. I could get a lot of hot chicks. Even he said that in the Boo saga. I'm not gonna train. There's a lot of hot chicks here. I'm not even kidding. He just said that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, did we go through? Oh, Future Gohan. Future Gohan's the last one. So Future Gohan, that one is kind of hard.
Oh God.
There's some supporting evidence that he could have gone down through Snake Way. Oh, we haven't gone through Piccolo. I'm gonna go through Piccolo after Future Gohan. He could have gone through Snake Way to train with
Okay.
with King Kai, but at the same time they only did that with pure hard people who did nothing but good. And Gohan, he did, but it's kind of tricky to know if he would go around Snake Way to train with King Kai and see Goku.
I think he would, because he can learn some pretty useful techniques.
Yeah. So the main people who we think so Vegeta. Oh, I forgot about Piccolo. Yes, Piccolo. He did the same thing as usual. In King Kai's planet, he trained. He basically do the same stuff. If Gohan trained there, he'd be happy to see Gohan again. So basically, everyone would train with King Kai except for Vegeta and Yamcha. So we're basically saying that everyone would train except for Yamcha. So
Yep.
did we go through everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder what happened to Beerus and Whis. I wonder what happens to those two. But I think they're still.
It was.
They really
would
didn't
still
care.
be alive.
Yeah, they really didn't
I
care
know
because
they really
because
didn't
the
care
android
'cause it
threat
didn't
was
affect
only
them.
an Earth problem. It wasn't a universal problem. And that's also another reason why the Kais didn't even get involved because it was only an Earth problem.
So yeah, the Android Saga, they didn't have a ton of help. They just had the Z Fighters.
Yeah. It was disappointing
It
to
wasn't
not
until
see.
the Majin Buu Saga. It wasn't
Yeah.
until the Majin Buu Saga until like Supreme Kai started freaking out.
Yeah, because Boo was the universal threat.
I don't think he's all universe's threat, but he is he is our main universe. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so he would be a huge threat, and that's the only why the Kais even get involved, because if there's like a really big threat to the universe, um, they would have to get involved to it. So that's actually that's why the Kais didn't get involved. The reason why is because
You have
they
a chat
didn't.
going. Yeah,
There
that's
wa-
a question. You
What?
have a chat.
Mm,
That's a good question.
I don't think so. I'm nobody watching, so. Tien. So I'm sorry, I'm Tien right now. I'm just a Tien as a character.
I'm just playing me too, so.
Yeah. I do with limitations.
Limitations though.
I like doing it that more. I don't know why.
It could be better anyways.
Alright.
So
So
back on
once
the
this,
back to the.
so once this yeah, get back because once this back, I'm gonna stop because I'm trying to think on topic. So yeah. Oh, have you seen that with
On topic though.
have you seen with Future Gohan with Goku Black?
I haven't seen that video yet, and I have no
It's
idea.
it's
So I have
pretty
no idea
epic.
about that.
And Tien.
Yeah, I wonder if it really is a.
Tien could have a lot of potential as a character or in power.
I mean,
don't think so.
compared to
I have a
androids,
little-
just because he's an earthling, and earthlings are like weak.
I
In
do
the
not
series.
view as weak. I view like okay, you're gonna really overestimating Tien, but I see Tien how he's in like the Universal Tournament. I'd say he's at least Frieza from there.
I'd say that. Yeah, stronger than Frieza from Namek. Maybe even
Mm.
stronger than.
I'd say like this is overestimating him even more, but I'd say like Android Saga. That's like from the Universal Tournament. Oh crap. So he off top, pretty close battle.